Governor Ron Desantis looking to the state Supreme Court to take action against pharmaceutical companies, specifically those who make COVID vaccines like Pfizer and Moderna.
And his argument is the COVID-19 vaccines cause life-altering side effects, and he wants the state to dig into the data. Our Vanessa Ariza is breaking down what this means.
In a roundtable discussion held in West Palm Beach earlier today, Governor Ron Desantis brought together a panel of experts, both in the educational and medical community. But what may have stood out the most in today's discussion are the two vaxxers who say, given the option to get the shot again, they wouldn't.
From that date on, my life has been turned upside down. I immediately got ill. I was experiencing stroke-like symptoms.
I woke up the next morning. I was in terrible pain. I couldn't figure out what was wrong with me.
This is Steve Ordonia and Michelle Utter. They were among the group of educators and medical professionals in Tuesday's roundtable with Governor Ron Desantis. After receiving doses of the vaccine, they say their bodies reacted, disrupting their daily lives from that day forward. It's stories like these that has Governor Desantis seeking legal action from the state Supreme Court. He is asking them to impanel a grand jury to investigate any wrongdoing involving COVID-19 vaccinations, specifically the mRNA vaccine makers. In addition, he's creating a new committee to fuel information.
In Florida, we're creating what we're calling the Public Health Integrity Committee. It's a committee of expert researchers that will be able to assess recommendations and guidance related to public health and healthcare, but particularly being able to offer critical assessments of things that bureaucracies like the FDA, CDC, and NIH are doing.
A topic on the table, COVID vaccinations and myocarditis. That's inflammation of the heart. Florida Surgeon General Dr. Joe Ladapo creating a study to look into the connection and possible related deaths.
We know that there's been a lot of faith destroyed in public health, and I think that it's important that we have folks who people actually can rely on when they're looking to answers and when they're looking for guidance on some of these really, really important issues.
We brought that concern to USF professor Dr. Michael Tang, who doesn't deny side effects and the vaccine, but says they are rare.
There are known reactions to the vaccines. We know that, for example, there is an elevated risk of myocarditis with the mRNA vaccines in younger males, which also happen to be the population that's at risk for myocarditis in the first place.
Dr. Tang reiterates there will always be people who have reactions to vaccines, adding they're not perfect, but they're better than getting COVID.
There have been plenty of studies out there that have shown that the mRNA vaccines have done a remarkable job in preventing COVID-related deaths. That having the vaccine is one of the things that had brought us out of some of the most severe parts of the pandemic.
For Desantis, that's not enough, and is choosing to take his concerns to the top. In Tampa, Vanessa Ariza, ABC Action News.